Hello and welcome, my fellow nerds, to my channel. This is a new channel, breaking away from my other ones, but this one's going to focus kind of on all things simulator. But we're starting with Farm Simulator 25, a game that I have, I don't know, maybe around 200-ish hours in, but I've played all of them. But the new expansion came out. So I wanted to start a series, like a little Rag to Riches style series. That's how I like to start the new expansions. Gives you the lay of the land and kind of an idea how to work the new vehicles and stuff like that from working from the ground up. So um, let's uh, let's get into it. We'll start a new game here, and I'll show you how to get to $0 in a second. You might have already seen it, but another cool thing about, and we're going to start the new map on the Highland expansion, Kindling, something like that. I think I'm saying that wrong, or maybe correct. But also with this series, I'm gonna only do these episodes. I mean, there won't be an hour video time, but only an hour gaming time. Because if you're like me in your upper 30s, you gotta wait till your family goes to bed, and then you get to video game, but then you have to get to go to bed, and you only have about an hour. So let's see how fast we can work up through becoming a farming a mogul, if you will, running the farming empire with only an hour really of gameplay a night. So let's start from scratch. We're going to start with $100,000, and we are going to start with a $100,000 loan. So this is not an 85 game or episode game, whatever, play. I'm going to set it to easy difficulty. We are not going to have it on the start farms or guided tour since I played this. And another reason why I'm playing easy is because there'll be more contracts. Contracts are going to be key um, to try building this some money. We're going to turn off all mods. This is going to be a base game or base expansion, if you will, playthrough. That way, console players, PC players, Nintendo Switch players, whatever, can try to do the same things I can or give me tips because I'm not that good of a player, as you will see. We are going to learn some stuff together on the way. And yeah, once this game loads up, that's when I'll start my hour. You don't need this whole intro to take into your hour game time, man. You can also skip this intro. But let's see how fast I can either waste all my money um, after I gain it or just completely dominate, which is also what I expect. All right, now that we're in, this is my little guy. We're going to take on this venture. I don't think too much really changed within this for this expansion. Obviously, we're going to give him a sick mustache. Okay. We're going to hop in. So first up, let's get the settings going. I can show you a few of what I'm doing. I'm going to set this probably to ×5. We could slow it down or speed it up later on. Yes to seasonal growth. I'm going to have crop destruction on. Even when I turn this plowing required on, sometimes it never really asks for it. So I'll still turn it on. We'll see. Yes to all this because we are playing. We're going to get that dirt fast because that's what's normal. And then fuel usage, I like to turn it on high because if you turn on normal, those things can run literally forever. So stop and go braking, automatic start and stop. Um, or sorry, engine, we're going to turn that off. I'm playing with a Thrustmaster T 128 steering wheel and then the Thrustmaster um, farm stick. So I have a whole bunch of buttons. It's a lot more fun. We're not going to be using AI workers a ton at the beginning, but still we're going to turn all this stuff. We want to control the expenses. Dope. I think that's it. Okay. So now first thing we do is we're going to pay back our bank loan. So that way we start with $0 because I don't want to start with $100,000. So if you go to the price section and you go to your finances, you see we have a debt of $100,000. So we'll just pay that back $5,000 at a time, dollar bills, y'all. And just as fast as my real bank account, I'm back down to $0. So, we can't buy anything. We can't buy any land right now. This is the new map. It is massive. I've driven around it on a different game, and it's pretty cool looking. So, to get things started, I mean, basically with this new expansion, you're only starting with like a fishing pole, which is new, a flashlight, and that's it. You can make money by going to like a pond and fishing, and then you get like $100 to $500 to $1,000 for rare fish, and that will, we'll probably do a little bit of that, but we're going to start with some contracts. So we only have 3 right now. Now, I'm not going like hardcore mode. I am going to borrow items, which will cost me a little bit of the profit, but some people like to only utilize their own equipment for contracts. I just don't want to wait that long. But we have no money, so we can't really do the fertilizing yet because we need to fill that up with fertilizer before we actually go out there. So let's do the stone picking, which, yeah, or wood. I mean, that's pretty close. Oh, no, it's not. That's super far away. Okay, let us do stone picking. This is going to take a while, actually. This is a big contract, and this is a big field. So this might take up our entire hour. And just for reference, when I started after the load screen, it was 6:20 at night, um, and I'll stop at 7:20. So we're going to borrow items. Don't make the mistake of clicking accept contract at first, because then you will not get these items. So we'll borrow items, and they're in here now. So now later on, I will only use, you know, transportation to get to places, but this is brand new. I'm only jumping around contracts, so I'm just going to get into the vehicles. And I'm actually used to hitting escape and jumping in the vehicles here because on my online farm, when I play with a bunch of guys, rebels and farm, if you tab through vehicles online, it slows the server down like crazy. So, all right, let's pick up the stone. So we got to start this, baby. This is a nice new tractor, man. How many guys play with the Thrustmaster farm stick? I love it. When I travel, I always have my laptop, and I like to, because I travel for work and whatnot, I do like to play this game, obviously on the road, and I just have to use my mouse and keyboard, and it's pretty hard. Not really. I mean, like, my friends kind of give me crap about all my simulator stuff, because I mean, I have Flight Sim, I have a bunch of other stuff, but we are on the wrong side of the road. I would do that in real life, probably. Yeah, they like to give me kind of crap, but you know, it's like having Dave and Buster's inside your house every single night. And I'm sorry, if one of your friends say, friggin', I don't like Dave and Buster's, they absolutely need to get out of your life. Just put that boundary out there. That's maybe rule number 1. Rule number 2 is like, I don't know, if they like Hillary Duff or something. They're like, oh no, dude, I hate her. I probably should edit that part out. Okay, we're almost to the field. We're gonna open up these gates. I saw a really cool like mod, like automatic gate opener. That's kind of cool, but it is a simulator, so we're gonna get out. We're gonna pick up the stones. All right. So I have my top left kind of key, if you will, hidden, because I know most of the controls for most of the stuff, but I can keep it up for a while. So first thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and turn on the, we need to unfold, sorry, the stone picker. We're going to unfold it, start engine, and now we are going to lower it. So now we are ready to go. It is on, but I'm not using HI worker, or HI, gosh, AI workers, but I'm going to use the lines so that way I can make sure I get everything correctly. So everyone knows how to use GPS. If you don't, there's a billion YouTube videos out there that, yeah, that explains that. So this is going to take me a long time. So it is now currently 6:30. I'm going to let you guys go. If you have any questions, you know, or I guess you can't ask me. It's a freaking video. But basically, the stone picker on the bottom right, it's just going to fill up. It fills up, you know, ever so slowly, and then I'm going to go dump it somewhere to make more room, and then I believe I'm going to have to pick up all these stones and get it to the dumping location. So I'll check back in with you guys when I'm, you know, getting fairly close, or if this takes up my whole hour, that's the way it's going to be. Plus, I need it. It's late. I'll be back. All right, well, it's been like 10 minutes. My little doodad is full, but it also wants this truck. So, like, Do I need to dump those rocks in this truck and drive it somewhere? I assume so. So let's go over to the field and see how this is going to work. See, you thought you tuned in to watch an expert. It's like, oh, dude, you had 200 hours into this game, and you played them all the time, you said. And while that is true, you know, even the best Hogwarts teacher learns his lesson, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm 39 years old. I'm just now just getting into Harry Potter. It's a surprisingly good series. Dude, this truck is so fast. So, let's see. Let's put this out here for you guys. So, we're going to open up the sides. Let's get the truck out here. And then let's go over. This is a big freaking field. And so I'm doing like strips so I can make the turns easier. I don't know if that's like really how you do things, but that is how I do things. All right, so let's fold this guy back up. Drive over the truck. I'm hoping I can lift it up or something. Or am I supposed to just dump this stuff like on the side? We're going to find out. if it doesn't work, it's a video. I could just... shoot. Why is... I assume I want these open, right? Alright. Let's see. Let's drive this over. I assume this stuff dumps out the bottom, but let's just see. All right, we want to watch me be embarrassed backing up this trailer. For psych. Oh, dude, yeah, no, that was actually pretty bad. All right. Oh, see, dude, it says to dump stones in there. So hold on, let's go over here, back this up a little bit. Let's fold this up, and then hop back over and dump. Oh my! See, you did tune in to watching an expert, dude. Heck yeah. Okay. I'll figure out where to drive that crap or those stones later. I want to get back to picking this field up. Oh shoot, is that a wall? Or is it just bushes? Nice. So secure. Watch. Hey, look there's a gate. Psych. Freaking idiot game. Alright, let's unfold this baby. And alright, I'm gonna finish picking up some stone, and then once I get this going, we'll see where to take that truck to go dump it, because obviously I'm going to need a few loads. We'll lower this puppy. We'll turn her on. GPS engaged. And let Skynet take the rest. All right. We will be back. Peace. All right. We're just about at our second top off of 100% with this puppy. So let's fold it up. The truck is only like half full, so I'm going to do another load in there. And then I think I found the place where to go. I was looking around the map and I found a little stone place to take these puppies to. And I'm hoping, I haven't done stone picking in previous versions or on my personal game. I'm hoping that we get some money to complete this contract, as well as maybe they give me the money for selling this stone, because that would freaking rip, dude. Oh, dude, I'm so bad at this. 2 hours later. And bada bang. Lift these up. Get these puppy in. Don't spill. Okay. All right. Well, that got this puppy up to 25%. So, and later on, obviously the the workflow and production will be much faster because I'll be able to have some money to hire some help. Oh, dude, I suck. Oh no, dude, I'm so good at this game. Some money to hire some help, and so I can maybe like do 2 fields at once, or like this worker could be finishing up the stones while I be going to drive the dump truck over. So, in fact, let's see how long it is 6:58. Blimey, dude, I have 20 more minutes before my hour's up. All right, let's drive this guy, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I found this little place over here. Look, this is a fast freaking truck because this is a drive, homie. That's not it. Where did it go? This one. Let's tag that place. I need to go. That's a long drive. Okay. Let's hit it, dude. And I was going to just edit and go straight to straight to the zone. But since maybe some of you haven't seen this map, um, dude, we'll just drive there together and talk. Well, I mean, I'll talk. Yeah, you guys listen and just comment on everything I am doing wrong. It's actually a really cool map, dude. It feels really big. Um, I do really enjoy pretty much every one of the base level maps. There are some few expansion maps that I really like the guys I play with on the main multiplayer server. They use a downloadable farm, and it's humongous, and though it's pretty fun, man. It's pretty dang fun, but and I because I put 200 hours into solo play, it was getting kind of boring by myself. That's why I joined up with the multiplayer, and I wasn't really planning on going back to single player because it's kind of like a second job. I literally have a boss on that server, and but with this expansion, they didn't adopt the expansion yet. Well, bro, yo, dude, called Crosswalk, dude. Look how sick, dude. I want to move to Sweden. Look how sick that freaking car is. Oh man, or not Sweden, Scotland, wherever we're at. Highland, yeah, Scotland. Um, I'm gonna rip through this town, dude. Oh, run a red light. Later, Mellows. I'm from California. It's called a California stop. Now I ramble. Okay, I'm gonna try to back up to this thing and kind of see if I can't dump her into this. Oh, I can. Heck yeah, dog. Dude, if I get money for this, I'm going to take a shot. And he shall be wealthy. Brother, that's 500 bones, dude. Makes me just want to hire a worker so I can, I don't know, just chill back and drive this really fast truck. Whoa, jeez. Well, that's dope. Okay, good to know. See, we're learning this together. I didn't even go to the Google University to look it up. I was like, you know what? This place says stone. I feel like I can drop this off. I feel like if I were to just drop the stone off outside of the farm or the plot of land, I think I probably would have completed the contract anyways. But this might give me an extra $1,000, which I mean, obviously we desperately need, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out. I've only done Ragnar Rich's style gameplay once, and I got to a pretty decent sized farm. Where am I going? Oh, way up there. I got to a pretty decent sized farm. I was farming wheat, and I was farming. Um, I had animals and a lot of greenhouses because those things freaking rip produce, dude. You'll get quite a bit. But this round, I mean, obviously I'm going to play with some onions, I think, because that's new in this one. Obviously, I want to try the fishing. And, um, but yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Try some fishing. Probably raise a little bit of the cattles, the new Highland cattle. Um, but really, just want to make the most amount of money. I want to keep this series to maybe like, I don't know, maybe 15 videos, putting 15 hours in, see how far you can make it. And like I said, it's obviously slow right now because I have no money to do anything or get different types of equipment. And this was a big freaking field, but it's going to pay me 7 to 8 G's, homie. So, I will finish this field up, um, and then do one last rock. I think I'm only have time to finish this field up. It is currently 7:03, so I'm gonna finish this field and then drop the rock back off the quarry and uh, just I assume we're gonna have about $9,000 by the end of the night, and I'll keep a little tracker going too. Time versus payout. Probably gonna lose a lot of money just due to strategy and being an idiot, but that makes good videos because you know what? We're learning together. That's yeah, that's a good philosophy. We're learning together, and yeah. So I only have about half this field left. I can knock this out. It's gonna probably take me 10 minutes. Hopefully this doesn't fill up my doodad, so I don't have to like go back to drop off at the Doom truck and then come all the way back out here. So yes, go get your guys self a freaking fresh frosty. Not to be confused with the Wendy's Frosty, but a true ice cold Frosty. And I'll be back. All right, and per typical farm simulator fashion, almost got done with the field. This is what's left, but it gave me 100% anyways. So we're going to go ahead and dump these rocks into this puppy, go sell them before we turn this contract in. Because if I turn it in and I haven't dumped these, my sweet truck is going to be gone. I want to make it. I mean, this is. Let's see. We got $524 off a 100% loan. Or, I'm sorry, load. Um, I wonder what we're gonna get off. Let's see how full this puppy gets. Hold on. Anyways, it is 7:14, so I literally have 5 minutes to get this to the query before my 1 hour is up to see how much money we make. And now this might put us to like just shy of 8 or 9 grand, which would be freaking rad. Because honestly, 9 grand an hour in Farm Simulator is pretty good. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Derek, it's on easy mode. Yes, it's on easy mode, dude. Okay, it's a video game. Life is hard right now, so I want a little bit easy. You think if farming was easy in real life, I'm pretty sure everyone would do it. Because right now, I sit in an office in front of a screen for 9 hours a day. Imagine just driving, picking up freaking rocks. Sorry, I almost cussed. But picking up some rocks, dude. Tell me that's not the dream. Just to be pulling a tractor, picking up rocks, dog. But no, we're in front of screens like I am now, obviously, playing more screens. But that's why I like easy mode. It'll make it more fun. I can get more land a little bit faster. And we're not looking to like friggin' make it impossible, dude. Whoa! Kind of feel like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I do really enjoy when I start to memorize the map and where to go a little bit. Because like having this mini map is like cool and all, but I don't know. I mean, I guess in real life you have your GPS phone. Try to make it like a little bit more realistic, right? Oh, we at Cambridge. Anyway, I'm also just making. Do I go that way? I don't think so. No. I'm making these videos too, just for fun, man. Honestly, I have a barbecue channel outside this, and that takes so much production work. And I'm like, dude, I'm just playing this, having a good time every night, anyways. Let's just like chat, dog. Chat, have fun. I like to read the comments. I love reading comments on my barbecue channel. Come on. $263. All right. We don't need to drive all the way back. Let's turn this in. Save content. We have 4 minutes, homies, to make. Oh, dude. Oh, I forgot I had to rent the equipment, dog. Okay, collect. Mission collect. We have now balance of $7,725. I mean, dude, good first session. I mean, like, honestly, it's not enough to buy land. We're probably gonna start out with something like super small. Hopefully, like I can find something in here in the low hundreds or even like 65 G's and then it's obviously growing, but in a few months. What I don't remember because I haven't done this Rag to Riches in a while is if I own a piece of land. No, it's only for contract work, huh? I was hoping to use my leased vehicles to do my own land, but we're just gonna have to rent them. It's not a big deal. Also gonna do some land flipping. Say if this lot is ready. I'm not gonna get 500 G's or 400 G's in a while, but say this is ready. These parsnips are ready to go. Then buy the land, harvest the product, sell the product, flip the land back to the county. Um, do that a few times, and then kind of grow my stuff. Now this is your starter farm when you pick a starter farm. It's actually pretty legit. They did really good. You'll have all the necessary storage facilities. You'll have a house. You have that grandpa guy there to get contract or a little work through, which is kind of cool. But yeah. So if you want to start with a good farm, then you can play the new farmer and start with the farm, and it gives you this. I believe it gives you that lot, and maybe these two lots. It gives you a decent. Oh no, sorry. It gives you that lot, and that lot, and maybe one more. But it does pretty good. It's got like onions and all that stuff. And then we'll do some fishing up here. And that being that all, man. Um, so I'm gonna try to put out a video pretty much every day or every other day since I play this anyways. Um, and go from there. I'll give it, 15 videos. I'm right at 720 now, so it was 1 hour in real life time. In game time, it was only like, I don't know, a couple hours. And I'm still doing a day a month. So with seasonal growth, which right now we're not going about growth, we got to get a land, got to land before we look growth. So, anyways, hit that subscribe, like, whatever, do all that kind of stuff. Drop comments to be like, Derek, you did this super incorrect. You should start with this. Or, I've seen people cut down trees, start selling trees. Give me your tips and tricks. I will add them into the videos. And with that, my friends and my fellow nerds, I bid you a night and we'll talk to you soon.